Hi there. Thanks so much for tuning into our little chat today, where you get to know one of our awesome RE/MAX Centre Realty agents a little bit better. Although all of our agents are fantastic, I'm excited for you to get to know Tracy Wagner today. Hi, Trace. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So, Trace, let's start off with, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Well, I'm probably not the poster child for health. A little iced coffee from Dunkin'.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
I feel like many people are in that boat. You're not alone.
Probably. Yeah. Ashamed to admit it a little bit, but.
So Trace, let's move from breakfast onto real estate a little bit. So personal real estate, how many times has Tracy Wagner moved?
Well, I am a townie, so I was born and raised in State College. So I actually didn't move until I went to college. I was ready to get out. So I went to college and then I came right back. So in terms of leaving town once, and believe it or not, my parents sold the house that I grew up in just this past summer. It's great. They're still in the area. They bought this property about 20 minutes outside of town with a little bit more land.
Nice.
So I've only moved outside of State College one time. And then within State College, other than my childhood home, I've only ever lived in 3 other properties. So my moving expertise personally is, pretty limited. But can I give some advice when it comes to moving?
Please.
Having dealt with my parents selling my childhood home, they were there for almost 40 years. Hire a professional when you're going to move. It is very helpful. I've done it each time and takes off a lot of the pressure.
So Trace, just a personal question again is, do you have them like pack and like bind everything together and then put it on the truck, or are you doing the packing and then they're just putting it on the truck and taking it off?
Yeah, I'm a little OCD, so I like to pack my own boxes and have everything labeled, so I know, like, they know what room to put it in, and it's super simple to unpack, and then I have them move all the furniture. And then the other thing that I do too is anything that's super breakable, like dishware or glasses or art that's really important to me, I move that myself. I just don't want to risk anything happening, in a big moving truck.
That makes sense. I feel like you probably have a lot of kid artwork at this point.
I do have a lot of kid artwork, and that is the artwork that I'm okay with the professionals packing.
I won't tell your little ones that. That's too funny. So Trace, how did you get into real estate?
So I actually started in real estate right out of high school in 2002. I started on the settlement end of real estate, and I actually worked for a title company during college when I was home for summers and weekends. And then when I graduated, I went into a full-time position as a title agent. So I did that for a long time. I took a little hiatus. I started selling. I was in medical device on the dental side. Did that for 5 years. And then when that was kind of winding down, I knew I wanted to get back into real estate. It's just where my passion's always been. But I wanted to be selling instead of being on the settlement side.
Wow, so you bring some good experience on that end to real estate as well, which is great.
Yeah, it was definitely a benefit for me when I started selling. I had great sales experience that I had gained from being in medical device sales. And then when I coupled that with my real estate background with the title insurance side, it was definitely really beneficial. And then Tom Callie, who is still my business partner and one of my best friends, became my mentor immediately. And so having Tom on my side, the sales background, and then the real estate knowledge really helped me when I first started selling real estate.
That's awesome. I feel like we interviewed Tom, I think it was last week. We chatted with Tom, which was so much fun.
Of course.
And now at this point, I think we've talked to everyone on your team. Your team is fun and awesome and brings a lot of experience and know-how. And I would also say marketing. You guys are really good at the marketing side and the social media side of it too, which is great to see.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's really great because our team, we work really, really hard day in and day out, but we also make it a priority to have fun together. And we genuinely enjoy spending time together. So you'll see us a lot, grabbing an early happy hour and some appetizers, doing fun things together on the weekends with our families. I mean, my kids know everybody on my team and adore them. And so, yeah, we definitely have a great friendship. And because of that, I think we just create a lot of social media content outside of just, doing fun things together, outside of just the real estate marketing that we do. And everybody has their own strengths. And when we, put it all together, it's a pretty full cup, and it works really well. We're super lucky.
I love that. Now you guys are awesome and kicking butt. And it's great because when you mix in that kind of like personal side of it with the social media, I feel like you have this big reach now, and buyers and sellers, they're able to benefit from that, because if they're selling their house with you and you guys post it online, it's reaching so many people.
Yes.
And then buyers get to see those properties as well. And so it's a benefit for everyone. So
absolutely.
So Trace, let's segue off of that then.
Okay.
So iced coffee this morning.
Yes.
So if let's say we went to happy hour, an early happy hour with your team later, what are you ordering?
Well, it depends. I'm kind of a fair weather fan. If it's warm out, I love a good mojito. In the winter, I'm going to be drinking red wine right along with you, Miss Kate.
Good girl.
I also enjoy a great glass of rosé or white wine. So I'm kind of an equal opportunity happy hour participant. But yeah, it kind of depends on what I'm feeling.
Okay, that's a fantastic answer. So let's wrap things up with one more question. What was the last thing that you Googled?
Kate, I wish I had this like crazy, kind of fun answer, but honestly, the last thing I Googled is a commercial property in downtown State College. I just have the address from the owner. I'm going to be going to do a market analysis for this building on College Avenue, and I didn't know what tenant was currently occupying the building, so I Googled the address.
That's awesome. I mean, I would say that that's fun, but that is also a testament to you just working hard, girl.
You're up early. I've got my littles had me up early, so working early as well.
Oh, awesome, Trace. Well, good luck with that CMA and the rest of your day. And thanks for your time spending with us now.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate your time, Kate.
Yep. See you, Trace.
Bye.